Oh, I wanted to ask Alex. Alex and his living situation has been with a lot of different people. I've never experienced living with multiple roommates. I wanted to know if you had any awkward stories of walking in on anybody masturbating.
Okay, so there's been a few situations. This will be the third year that I've lived with a group of 6 other people, so 7 total. I came home from work one night. It's 2:30 in the morning. So I walk in, and I heard someone on the couch. He was like kind of concerned. He's like, and I'm like, who is that? He's like, Thomas. Like, oh, it's just Thomas. He lives downstairs. He's a cool guy. But Thomas is buck-ass naked. He's high as hell, and he stands up and he gives me a big hug. He's like, I thought you were a monster coming to eat me. Another time with Thomas, I came home. I walk into the kitchen. Thomas is really high making a sandwich. The way that the house was set up is that the kitchen was connected to another hall that was connected to the living room, so you could basically do a perfect circle around. So I walk into the kitchen and I open up the fridge, and I see Thomas walking behind me, and then walking back into the kitchen, and then walking behind me. I'm like, that's weird. So I stay in kind of the corner of the kitchen. Thomas did this for a solid 2 minutes. He thought that someone was following him, so he's just walking. The next day, he asked me, "Was there someone else in the house? Is there someone that was here to try to murder us?" Awkward, right? Like that's just
Yeah, well, what I'm talking about is like what I'm wondering is you could walk in on somebody and they're masturbating. They're like, oh, sorry, or you could walk in and like he's got like the house coat belt around his neck and he's like fucking blaring Simon and Garfunkel sitting there and he's just like, yeah, darkness is the only way I can come anymore.
Hello,
I'm emotionally
darkness, my old
empty.
friend.
Yeah. Which song are they blasting in your fantasy there, Mike? Is it?
I'm just working through some things here, man. Emotionless ejaculating, just nothing behind it.
One of my roommates who he's in one of the upstairs rooms there. His girlfriend lives here as well. She'll be sitting there on the bed. He'll be sprawled out, face down, ass naked, no covers, just no shame, right? Someone will walk into the room and see Johnny's bare ass, and Michelle will just kind of like cover his ass again, with blanket. I think on my birthday I came home and
you came.
I came home. Again, I was plastered, so like I walk in, it's just Johnny that's there. He's setting up his laptop so he can watch porn for the night.
Well, Jeremy's now wondering if anybody's ever walked in on you. I can honestly say that has never been something that has happened to me. Do tell.
I've never been.
You're thinking way too hard.
I've never been walked in on.
There's a bit of a delay there, Alex. I think you're trying to come up with an elaborate cover story. The truth will set you free, man. The truth will set you free.
So, okay. So I once, when I was hanging out with my friend, I think we were probably 13 years old or so. We were over at her place, and her brother was younger. He was locked in his room. He had something that she wanted. So we decided to bust into his room. So we kicked the door open. He's totally naked. Immediately grabs a pillow and throws it over his lap. Curls up on the floor. I look up at the TV. It's fucking WWE wrestling on the TV. And he's screaming, "Go away, I'm watching wrestling!" Just screaming. And I nearly pissed myself. I had to run out of the room.
He's wrestling with some demons there.
Yeah, he was wrestling something.